the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Sun Devils offense will get the first swing today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into play.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Snags the quick throw. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Howard. Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have enough.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Brown. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, a quarterback keeps it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That completion sets up a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down, and once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised he was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 or second and goal after that loss. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Brown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hurt your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
That conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only has he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And this time it's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Strong game by this quarterback. For this college football. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the ground, it's Henderson. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Runner takes off to his right. Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. First and goal, handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And eventually he's taken down. Credit the coverage team. Nobody open downfield. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Catch made on the out route. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, another great throwing catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Carl Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. A handoff from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. They go with a direct snap. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half facing this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's complete. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grant behind the line. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back to throw. It's Howard. The pass rush closing in. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Scatterbo. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. And the Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But
He's looking deep here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receiver in motion now. Handoff in a single back formation. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Empty set now, 5 wide. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense has got the football. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Because I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the throw.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, this guy's got some will going. You can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Ball handed to the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time. Receiver makes the grab, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught, completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.